And we are at our first round of SKDale versus Fumu at our round robin. This lovely January day. Fumu opting for Decidueye. It might be a little lack of confidence in his character rather than his actual Blaziken skills. Or just, you know, learning Decidueye is a very valuable asset to anybody's arsenal. As displayed, let's release Y. Spirit Shackle Trap will catch Garchomp. Cannot use Snivy whenever Snivy is charged. Alright, Decidueye's attacking great range here. Counter being at Garchomp's and already resetting the phase back to field. Garchomp at half HP. It's hard to explain how this matchup goes, but Fumu seems to be having a good grasp on it. SKDale getting his support back and making great use of it because Decidueye is always in the air. Frequently in the air, rather. Not sure what Krogung's gonna get Fumu, but he can, like, stay away and not run into Garchomp's RPS. A little bit of pressure. SKDale taking some advantage of Stone Edge. I don't think this will land, nope. His Valiant is a very good bait from Fumu, and he still got great mileage out of that phase anyway. Garchomp enraged with only 52 health left, and because Dig has no hit stun, you can dive bomb that. Alright, SKDale pressuring Fumu into holding his shield. Loses synergy, but still sitting at full HP and taking some damage on Garchomp. Unsafe 8Y from Garchomp will be punished. Actually, it wasn't a punish, it was just a counter, but it could be punished theoretically. Alright, Fumu prepping his defense buff for whatever Garchomp shenanigans SKDale has. Okay, tries to get out of Snivy, but does not succeed, and instead gets comboed into a pizza cutter. SKDale doing his lovely Garchomp combos, but cannot charge the Sand Tube in time. Fumu not taking these mix-ups, but gets a crit hit from Release X. That was an interesting exchange. I think Fumu won that, but anyway. Probably SKDale's not happy about that. He does still have burst, and I mean, I guess I understand why he's not popping it because he has no reason to. Fumu's like far the heck away. And now the Fumu's burst is out. It's a good opportunity for SKDale to pop one. He cannot be anti-air that easily with burst armor, but he can be comboed. I think Fumu had a miss to put in there somewhere in the last combo. Ooh, crit Sand Tomb from around the corner. Defense buff going to help. I don't... Yeah, SKDale says he's gonna live. I don't know, actually. I mean, the defense buff is gonna help. There's no way. Nope. Oh, I guess it was a crit, so it did more damage than SKDale expected. SKDale countering everything Fumu threw at him and jumping him around. Fumu's wonderful counter catching all of Earthquake. Some Decidueye combos. Do a lot of damage, but just puts him back in the field phase where he can Spirit Shackle the whole field. Fumu gets caught in the tornado, and now, despite being in an unfortunate situation, gets a grab on Garchomp, who's playing very defensively. Oh no! Oh! Okay, so Fumu dodges Stone Edge by going backwards in flight stance, it looked like. I know you had time for that. Dragon Screw just barely reaching. Fumu not sticking to the wall long enough. Frenzy Plant, punishable. Ooh, Sucker Punch, catching Garchomp's attack. It's anybody's game right now. Oh no! Caught in Snivy. SKDale's in good shape, got sitting on burst. But Fumu could still take this if he got like the hardest of reach somewhere in here. Alright, now it's gonna be a lot more difficult. Alright, okay. I keep want to be careful about these grabs because Garchomp has very little reason to count. Well, because he could YOLO burst that, but Garchomp will take that. They're very close. first round. Now, that round I did see, I feel like I saw a lack of grabs from Fumu, and that's usually this one comment I hear when people play like with tons of pressure. And there might be a Blaziken thing that's carrying over, not sure. But I think SKDale's got a lot of mileage off of these counters, and I'm not sure why. I hear Weavile wins this. Fumu says he's going to regret this, but he's learning. This is a learning experience. And his Weavile is actually pretty good, even though he barely uses this anymore. It's just eternally frustrating how little damage he does compared to his other two characters. I imagine is why he drops it. Oh, and the grab. He hates the grab. Hits the panic button from Weavile and gets himself into the corner. Alright. Fortunately, I would say he goes back into field, so now he's got another chance to bring his momentum back. Now, I fought SKDale earlier as Weavile, and it was not easy, and I died. And I'm not entirely sure how to win this matchup, but the bright side for Weavile is that he could get synergy very quickly. SKDale dominating that round, doing very well with his reach pressure. He's gonna have to figure something out. He has Victini now, and Burst. So now, Burst Weavile, I hear, can totally pressure Garchomp, especially because Garchomp's moves are all very slow. That much I understand. And yeah, once Garchomp's in the corner, like, he has very little to stop. In fact, I'm not even sure how he stops knockoff without with his slowish grab. I think it's 15 now to fix the frame data. Okay, so Fumu working those crits. You're gonna run out of burst too soon to use it, I imagine. I gotta get used to that tiny Weavile grab. I hesitate to say he might have the smallest grab in the game, but I have not tested that. It's always shocking. Okay. SKDale just barely getting the tip of that claw. Alright, Fumu getting out of the Snivy's attack range, but does not have enough room to Night Slash the Garchomp moves. Field's an interesting case. It really depends on who sets up the right part of the field. Alright, SKDale knows that you can punish that with a lag. I'm not sure. Yo, alright. Fumu, as he's yelling that he's too used to Decidueye play, brings it back. As we debate the species of Weavile, SKDale takes the first field phase, and Fumu pops his burst, probably to get out of the corner and apply some pressure. Unfortunately, Garchomp, for him anyway, Garchomp brought it back. However, he's backing away, playing it safe. Fumu's out of burst, but he still has his crit buff, so he's going to bop that back into field with a tiny grab. Psyching SKDale right now into some more grabs. Unfortunately for Weavile, it does very little damage, but it does a lot of psychological damage, and that's all you need in a fighting game. Alright, cannot quite dodge Snivy. I think I tried that earlier. Like, you jump over it and he just, like, stops for you. It's a very good idea to counter. Unfortunately, Weavile's counter is, like, incredibly slow, and SKDale has time to dodge it. Ooh, interesting conversion into knockoff, and it works well for Fumu. Now, bear in mind, Garchomp's counter is low. Oh, caught! Garchomp is caught into the sky by Victini. Fumu says calculated. Anyway, is that gonna catch backdash? Oh, it's gonna catch. Yeah, it's gonna bust through Snivy. Fumu's in good shape. That will do that much damage. Pretty normal. That was very risky, because I think SKDale could have just pop burst and ended the whole thing, but he did not. Fumu still has a chance. Very close, very scary. Hits the panic button. By SKDale. What? Counter. Oh! Fumu just brings it by percent change. Does not give up. That's the spirit. Currently it is 1-1. However, Fumu is stuck with, I would say, his least used main, I'll bet. I'd probably still one of his mains at this point.
Fumu? Who's that? Who's that? Who that? Fumu? Let's still need to fight Fumu.
We're currently trying to figure out who should go next in our round robin bracket because we got still, I don't know, 4 matches left. Alright, so we're going to finish this off. Alright. SKDale choosing to stick with his main best dragon friend, who is incredibly strong, and I would say no argument is his best main. Now, it was a decent idea in theory, because Garchomp's low counter. However, JX is always kind of risky. I've looked away from Fumu's HP and it's already about half gone, but not quite. Garchomp's damage being a little nerfed and all. Fumu does not get any mileage off of that dig. So I'd be able to catch that, but it'll put him in a knockdown state, which is better than other things. Night Slash and Field's always kind of questionable. We say it doesn't mean it doesn't combo anything, combo out of anything. Something like that. I think it might have a combo. Anyway, it's just questionable. There's like many better options, unless, of course, you are reacting to something and can get out of its way. Anyway, SKDale took the first round. There you go. Fumu, like, targeting that dig, gets that counter. Taunt's a little too early to catch the next dig. Now, he does have burst, though. He's got to get out of jail free, and he's going to use it. Of course, Garchomp does also. What's he going to do? Counter, I like counter because it does some nice shield damage, although chip is questionable. Well, I mean, it's shield pressure. Alright, blocks Snivy nicely. Runs out of burst, but he gets that homing attack somewhere during those exhaust frames. Does not have enough time to shield Garchomp's counter. It's not quite charged and will get hit by Stone Edge. But he won't lose any synergy on the account of, you know, he just took the whole hit. In the corner, he can come back. Oh, very close. Shield broken. Nothing really he could do except get a hard read. Alright, yeah, there's very little he could done. Skillfully played by Mr. SKDale. And he will take that 2-1.